Symmetry is the clearest expression of order. When both sides of the frame mirror each other, the image immediately feels stable. Centered subjects, equal spacing, balanced negative space. There's no confusion, no imbalance, just control. Look at the work of Wes Anderson. In films like Moonrise Kingdom, characters are often placed directly in the center of the frame. Everything feels measured, precise, carefully composed. The symmetry creates a sense that the world itself is organized. Now consider Stanley Kubrick in 2001, A Space Odyssey. Long corridors, perfectly aligned architecture, balanced geometry stretching into the distance. The calm is almost hypnotic. Because perfect order can feel sterile, controlled, even oppressive. Symmetry communicates authority, certainty, dominance. When a character stands centered in a perfectly ordered frame, the image tells us something before the story even begins. This world is under control. And that's a composition decision. Symmetry isn't just an aesthetic preference. It's a statement about the world inside your frame. So, how do you recreate this yourself? First, find your axis before you place your camera. Look for doorways, corridors, staircases, windows, or architecture that naturally mirrors itself. These are your symmetry anchors. Second, place your camera dead center on that axis. Not slightly left, not slightly right. Center. Your viewfinder should feel like a mirror. Third, place your subject on the axis. When the subject sits on the center line, they inherit the authority of the symmetry. The frame organizes itself around them. Fourth, watch your background. If your subject is centered but the background is uneven, the symmetry breaks. Both planes, subject and environment, need to align. And fifth, use symmetry with intention. Ask yourself, does this character need to feel powerful, controlled, trapped inside order? Because symmetry always communicates something. If you don't decide what it communicates, the audience will feel it anyway. They just won't feel what you intended. When you choose symmetry, you're telling your audience, someone or something is in control here. Use it deliberately, and it becomes one of the most powerful tools in your frame. Now remove that balance. Shift the subject off-center. Add visual weight to one side. Let darkness dominate half the frame. Suddenly, something feels wrong. Asymmetry creates instability. It makes the viewer subconsciously search for balance. Look at the Dark Knight interrogation scene. The imbalance of the frame mirrors the psychological tension. Or in Prisoners, directed by Denis Villeneuve. Characters are often pushed to one side of the frame, with heavy negative space pressing against them. That space isn't empty, it's pressure. When balance disappears, the audience feels it physically. Order creates calm. Imbalance creates tension. So asymmetry isn't a mistake, it's a choice. When you push a character to the edge of the frame, you're not framing them badly, you're framing their psychological state. The composition is doing what the dialogue doesn't have to. Before we go further, let me say something important for a moment. If you're a filmmaker who watched the previous episode on control and this one on structure, and you're still guessing where the camera should go, you're not alone. Many filmmakers end up reshooting scenes again and again because something feels wrong in the frame, but they can't explain what it is. That's exactly why we created the Shot Composition Bible. This is not a PDF of filmmaking tips you already know, repackaged with a new cover. This is a complete system. It contains 11 parts, 30 chapters, and over 400 real film frames and diagrams. Every single one broken down to show you not just what great composition looks like, but exactly why it works, and how you can control your audience's attention, emotion, and understanding through the way you design your shots. So if you've ever watched your work get skipped or ignored while other filmmakers get the recognition, the clients, and the respect, Or if you've ever reshot a scene over and over again because something was wrong, but you couldn't explain what it was, then this was built for you. Click the link in the description to learn more and reserve your copy of the Shot Composition Bible before the pre-order closes. Now, let's continue. Imbalance alone isn't the only way to create tension. Sometimes, filmmakers push even further. They introduce chaos. But chaos doesn't mean randomness. Great directors don't throw disorder into a frame carelessly.